Now, step number 3 that I have for myself, you need to go ahead and find some type of high lucrative skill. So pretty much what I mean by accumulating some type of high lucrative skill or some type of high lucrative service is you need to go ahead and do something where the dollar amount is higher than the average dollar amount. What's good with y'all? Welcome back to my first ever YouTube video on this YouTube channel. Now, a lot of y'all may know me from, obviously my other channel. And with this channel, Breadwinner Society, I want this to strictly be for information, influence, and education. Strictly, what I want Breadwinner Society to go ahead and represent in the narrative I wanted to go ahead and push. So with me properly introducing myself, my name is JC. I am a 20-year-old entrepreneur that has been in entrepreneurship for 4 to 6 years now. Over these 4 to 6 years, I was able to go ahead and accumulate information on the stock market, the crypto market, long-term investing, day trading, dog breeding, such and such. A lot of information that a lot of individuals around my age is interested in and looking for. So with this video, as y'all boys could tell by the title, yes indeed, I'm gonna be go ahead and teaching y'all how to make $1,000 in a day without having a job, without a 9-to-5 in 2024. And usually I would go ahead and say like, comment, and subscribe, but what I want you to go ahead and do, I want you to go ahead and watch through this whole video, wait till the end, and then I want you to go ahead and decide if you want to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because at the end of the day, I got to earn it. So therefore, at the end of this video, if y'all like content like this and y'all want more content like this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned through the whole video because like I said, step 1, 2, and 3 all plays a factor in one another. You can't do step 1 without step 3. You can't do step 2 without 1 and 3. And vice versa. So therefore, stay tuned to the whole video. With that being said, we're gonna go ahead and get straight into step 1. So my personal step number 1 on how to make $1,000 in a day is you have to game plan strategically. Now, pretty much what I mean by game plan strategically, you have to have step 1, 2, and 3 on how you're gonna go ahead and achieve this goal. Let's say hypothetically speaking, right? I live in California and I wanna go ahead and drive all the way, let's just say Atlanta, Georgia, right? If I hop in my car and I just start driving and I just start taking random exits thinking, oh yeah, this one looks straight, this gonna get me all the way to Atlanta, Georgia, I might get to my destination or I might come to an end of the road and I might be somewhere in Chicago or like Maine or North Dakota or something like that. So that's pretty much the importance of having some type of navigation and some type of GPS, which represents a blueprint or a game plan on how to get to where you're trying to get to. That's pretty much the importance on following steps, following instructions, and having a game plan and having a blueprint on every single goal that you have. So like I said, if you have a goal on how to make $1,000, you need to have a strategic game plan on, okay, on this day, I'm gonna go ahead and do this, and that, and this is gonna go ahead and make me make and earn $1,000 in a day. So that's pretty much the importance of having some type of game plan and having some type of blueprint behind every single goal that you have for yourself. Now, step number 2 that I have for myself on how to make $1,000 in a day, this is really one of the most important ones because, okay, it's good if you can make $1,000 in a day, but what's gonna happen if the next 3 days you do not make $1,000? You're gonna start beating yourself up like, dang, I'm a loser, dang, I'm a scrub, and all these different things. You're gonna be beating yourself up so much because you're not really mentally trained on how to go through these things. So step number 2 is self-development. Me personally, I recommend self-development to everybody. You can easily go on YouTube and search such and such motivation or such and such podcast, interviews, and whatever the case is, something where you're gonna learn and develop your mindset and develop your brain to go ahead, go through these things, go through these storms, because like I said, making $1,000 in a day is not easy. It is tiring. Let's say you halfway there or something. Let's say you at the $500 mark and you mad hungry, but you like, okay, I need to sacrifice this food so I can make this $1,000 in a day. If you don't have no personal self-development where you got that dedication, that sacrifice, you're going to get up and leave and go grab that food, and you may not even meet that quota and meet that goal for making $1,000 in a day. So self-development is something that I personally went through and been going through ever since I was 16 years old, and something that really, shaped and developed my mindset to the point where now I'm able to go ahead and do what I'm able to do consistently because in my mind it's developed. It's pretty much cemented in my mind now, okay, I need to go ahead and do these things, and when I start feeling these types of ways, I need to go ahead and keep on pushing through. And like I said, whenever you become your own boss or entrepreneur or something like that, it is not easy, bro. I'm trying to kid you, bro. You're gonna go through mental battles every single day. Dang, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? What should I go ahead and do to go ahead and get me to this next? You're just always gonna go ahead and be thinking. You're always gonna be living in your mind. So therefore, personal self-development is pretty much gonna stop you and train your mind from not crashing out, from not stressing out. So instead of making $1,000 in one day, boom, now you develop your mindset to the point where you could possibly make $1,000 10 days in a row. So therefore, like I said, that's pretty much the importance of self-development. It may be boring, it may be lame, it may not be attractive, it may not attract no girls and nothing like that, but best believe once you finish that self-development and you go ahead and get those 10 days straight with making $1,000 in a day, you're gonna be thankful for everything that you did, every single video you watched. Turn off the entertainment and everything, and like I said, go ahead and learn something, because learning something is gonna get you to that next level of life. Now, step number 3 that I have for myself, you need to go ahead and find some type of high lucrative skill. So pretty much what I mean by accumulating some type of high lucrative skill or some type of high lucrative service is you need to go ahead and do something where the dollar amount is higher than the average dollar amount. So therefore, let's just say, hypothetically speaking, right, you go ahead and sell shoes for a living. So let's just say, for an example, right, you have 4 pair of Jordan 4s and you sell all 4 pairs for $250 all throughout one day. Boom, you just had $1,000 day in revenue. So let's just say, instead of you having to sell 10 pair of t-shirts for $100 to make $1,000, now you got to sell 4 pair of shoes for $250 to go and make $1,000. Pretty much having that high lucrative skill set is gonna cut you down a whole lot of money, a whole lot of energy, a whole lot of time, a whole lot of stress, and such and such a lot more things that come along with trying to achieve your goals. And let's just go ahead and cut it down even more. Let's say you have a service and you go ahead and charge $500 every single trip and every single service. You only have to go ahead and meet up with 2 clients per day in order to meet that $1,000 in a day. So therefore, like I said, having higher lucrative skill sets is going to pretty much give you an advantage and put you on a pedestal on making $1,000 in a day a lot quicker versus somebody, like I said, that's selling 10 t-shirts for $100. So therefore, that's pretty much 3 main steps that I personally have, my personal way on how I would go ahead and make $1,000 in a day. I didn't say I did it yet, or I didn't say I did it, but those are my 3 steps on how I would personally go ahead and make $1,000 in a day. Now, that's pretty much everything. Hopefully I got my point across. Hopefully y'all learned something. Now, if y'all learned something from this video and y'all like this kind of content, y'all want to keep on seeing more of this kind of content, make sure y'all like, make sure y'all comment, and make sure y'all subscribe. And I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that I'm pushing out more kind of this content, more informational and more educational for you guys to go ahead and level up y'all life. Make sure y'all join Breadwinner Society. Got big dreams, I got big goals for Breadwinner Society, and I want to go ahead and see y'all go ahead and level up y'all life as well. And with that being said, I appreciate everybody that stayed tuned through the whole video, and I'm gonna go ahead and catch you on the next episode.